gallon of water. Down in the eye. Tastes so sweet, your water in the water. So much sweetness in your body, dilute it. It tastes so sweet, you are killing me. You better choose some water, yeah. Baby, I've been round and around the world, and I've hooked up for some of the finest girls. But just one taste of you knock me out my shoe. Let's make some me and you. Oh, visions in my head, in and out I'm sliding. I never felt like this before. Oh no, tastes so sweet, your water in it. Water, so much sweetness in your body, dilute it. It tastes so sweet, you are killing me. You better choose some water, yeah. Baby, wine in slow motion, hypnotical. Press on me closer, feel it, baby. I love the things you do. I spend money for you. Touch me right this soul. Oh, sweetness in my hands is what I'm gonna do. I never felt like this before. Oh no, tastes so sweet, your water in it. Water, so much sweetness in your body, dilute it. It tastes so sweet, you are killing me. You better choose some water, yeah. Baby, shut the door. Some gala got soaked tonight. Wet. Drenched tonight. For water, 1 gallon of water. Down in the eye. Tastes so sweet, your water in it. Water, so much sweetness in your body, dilute it. It tastes so sweet, you are killing me. You better choose some water, yeah. Baby, this is thing I'm on, baby. Some gala get soaked tonight. Wet. Your water, shut the door. Water, 1 gallon of water. Down in the eye. Oh yeah.
Why don't we just run away to a private getaway, yeah.
Crazy in love, but they don't wanna see us together. They say we are different, too different for each other. But I know what I feel for you. You know what you feel for me. So baby, tell me what we gonna do. Why don't we just run away to a private getaway. Oh baby, let's go far away, where there's just you and me. So you and I could just kick it. We could rock back and kick it. Someplace we can level out all night, burn up the sheets till broad daylight. Oh yeah. What you and I share is beautiful and amazing. So we don't need of them, we don't need them validating. As long as you care for me, you know I will care for you. So baby, here is what we gonna do. Why don't we just run away to a private getaway. Oh baby, let's go far away, where there's just you and me. So you and I could just kick it. We could rock back and kick it. Someplace
Mic check one.
level out all night, burn up the sheets till broad daylight. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Why don't we just run away, run away, run away? Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Why don't we just run away, run away, run away, run away, run away to a private getaway, 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 yeah.
Crazy in love, but they don't wanna see us together. They say we are different, too different for each other. But I know what I feel for you. You know what you feel for me. So baby, tell me what we gonna do. Why don't we just run away, run away, run away to a private getaway, getaway, getaway. Oh baby, let's go far, 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 far away. Where there's just you and me. So you and I could just kick it, kick it, kick it. We could rap back and kick it, kick it, kick it. Someplace we can level out all night, burn up the sheets till broad daylight. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. What you and I share is beautiful and amazing. So we don't need of them, we don't need them validating. As long as you care for me, you know I will care for you. So baby, here is what we gonna do. Why don't we just run away, run away, run away to a private getaway, getaway, getaway. Oh baby, let's go far, 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 far away. Where there's just you and me. So you and I could just kick it, kick it, kick it. We could rap back and kick it, kick it, kick it. Someplace we can level out all night, burn up the sheets till broad daylight. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Why don't we just run away, run away, run away to a private getaway, getaway, getaway. Oh baby, let's go far, 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 far away. Where there's just you and me. So you and I could just kick it, kick it, kick it. We could rap back and kick it, kick it, kick it. Someplace we can level out all night, burn up the sheets till broad daylight. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Good evening and welcome to the unveiling of the 9 young ladies who are going to be contesting this year's Miss S Beauty pageant. With me is the chairperson of the Beauty Shows Committee, her second year at the helm.
Yes. Hi,
Yes.
Shanab.
Hi, Avia Charles. Tell me, how does it feel to be here for another year launching the ladies?
Honestly, I'm tired. I'm not going to lie, I'm very exhausted.
Aside from being exhausted.
But I am excited. I am very excited. We are finally at this stage. I know we're a little behind time, and that is because we had to dry off the ground. Rain was coming, so we just had to make sure that the contestants had a proper surface to walk on to avoid any accidents tonight. But I'm very excited. You should be too. As Shanette said, we have 9 contestants in this year's pageant. We started training in April of this year. We did an elimination. We started with, I think, 12 contestants, and then we did an elimination, so we have 9 now.
So what can we expect tonight from the official unveiling?
All right. Well, I mean, expect to learn a little bit more about the contestants, because that is what the unveiling is about. You meet the contestants in this year's pageant. You hear what they may be bringing on October 7th, and you get to decide who is your favorite in this year's pageant.
Now, I'm not going to spoil who the 9 contestants are just yet.
I've seen a circulation.
Yeah, I've seen it as well.
A circulation, and that's fine. It's fine.
All right, so give us a rundown of the contestants in that case then.
I'm not giving you a rundown because I've seen it. I don't know if everyone at home has seen it, but listen to me, guys. Be patient. Be patient.
All right, so it seems it's going to be a very eventful night.
I think the next few months will be eventful. We are bringing back some of the activities and the initiatives we did last year, such as our community service project, which you will hear a little bit more when we begin the formal section of this evening. We are also introducing a cook-off competition, so it's not just only about the Miss SVG pageant. There's a little friendly competition involved, and all for a good cause, and you will also hear more about that as well.
All right, now while the pageant has been moved out of Carnival to October, you unveiled the girls in Carnival. Why was that decision taken?
The Carnival, the beauty shows community does fall under the Carnival Development Corporation, and Carnival is a part of our culture. This is where Miss SVG originated from. So it would absolutely be remiss of me not to unveil the girls during this period. We want also for the girls to have a sense or a high sense of visibility, which Carnival provides that platform for. Right. So the decision was taken to launch it right before the Carnival season starts.
All right then, well, we'll go and prepare for the unveiling, which would start momentarily.
Well, I just looked around and I realized it's raining again, and I am asking for your patience. I know you're at home. Very excited to see who the contestants are. We'll try our best. We can't control the weather, but we'll try to see how quickly we can start. We just ask for your patience during this time. What we'll try to do is we'll try to get some interviews for you as well, so you're not just at home looking at a screen or recording over and over again. So just bear with us.
All right then, Miss Avia Charles, the chairperson of the Beauty Shows Committee. As she said, we'll be back with some interviews just to fill time until the 9 young ladies are unveiled to the Vincentian public. This is VC3. We'll be back. Adams, Chairman of the Carnival Development Corporation and Mrs. Adams, Miss Avia Charles, Chair of the Beauty Shows Committee and other members of the Beauty Shows Committee, Miss Jada Ross, Miss SVG 2022, Excellencies and members of the Diplomatic Corps, distinguished guests, sponsors, media officials, contestants, chaperones, good evening. Welcome to the unveiling of the 2023 contestants in the Miss SVG pageant. We assure you that 9 beautiful young ladies would represent our country well and would introduce themselves well tonight. Now, I invite us all to stand at attention for the national anthem of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Thank you very much. We would now welcome the reigning Miss SVG 2022, Miss Jada Ross, to deliver her remarks. Let's welcome her as she comes. As she comes, we would invite also to the lectern Miss Avia Charles, Chair of the Beauty Shows Committee, to share a synopsis of the journey so far for the 2023 contestants and a little bit about the Miss SVG 2022 pageant. Let's welcome Miss Avia Charles. And I know we can do better than that. Here she comes, looking like a contestant in this year's pageant.
Good evening. Before I begin, I believe that I would like to say a word of prayer. So I'll just ask you to bow your head with me, please. Heavenly Father, we thank you for bringing us here this evening for the unveiling of the 2023 contestants in this year's Miss SVG pageant. The journey to this day has not been short, and it has not been easy. But we do know with hard work brings success. I pray, Father, for the 9 contestants that will be unveiled tonight, that you will guide them, guide their steps, guide their tongues, and guide their bodies as they deliver and present themselves as individuals and contestants in this year's Miss SVG pageant. Thank you for all these things and for holding up the weather. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Good evening, everyone. As chairperson of the Beauty Shows Committee, it is indeed an honor to deliver these remarks at the unveiling of the Miss SVG 2023 contestants, who will, for the next 3 months, continue preparation for the pageant, which will be held on October 7th under the theme Crown Jewels. Before I delve deeper into this year's production, it would be remiss of me not to touch on our experiences from last year. As a new committee in 2022, we embraced and at no point underestimated the task bestowed upon us. As a result, I am elated to say that we ensured the contestants were well prepared and armed with the necessary tools for self-development and growth. We executed and sustained a successful marketing campaign, which led to the most well attended pageant within recent years. This year, it is our intent to build on our success stories and close the gaps that we identified subsequent to the staging of Miss SVG 2022. For this year's pageant to be even more successful than last year, the partnerships with corporate St. Vincent and the Grenadines are of utmost importance. That is why we wish to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our partners and stakeholders who join us to showcase the beauty and excellence of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. To last year's sponsors, publicly I say thank you for your support of the contestants and the Beauty Shows Committee. We are happy to have many of you back on board this year, some in the same capacity and others in new capacities. To the Levue Boutique Hotel, premier sponsor in this year's pageant, tonight would not have been possible without your support. Furthermore, last year, we introduced our community service project, which was made possible by the contributions of the General Employees Cooperative Credit Limited, GECU. This evening, I am pleased to say that GECU has recommitted to being the title sponsor for this initiative, with even more support than last year. Their recommitment and increased support are indicative of the significant impact of the 2022 projects and the impact that they continue to have across St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Several contestants have continued their projects and created new ones, such as Scholastic Lit, a tutoring program offered by 3 of the 2022 contestants. We have seen last year contestants also completing Christmas light-ups, mentoring 4 teams, supporting police clubs, completing 1,000 acts of kindness for special days, and not for one moment is the value of these endeavors lost on us. I leave you to consider that the estimated value of just one community service project in monetary terms last year was in excess of $75,000. For 2023, the GECU Community Service Project, dubbed Creating Her Story, will see the contestants building stronger communities by implementing activities that bring awareness to 9 economies: the green economy, the blue economy, the golden economy, purple economy, the white economy, the orange economy, the silver economy, the inspiration economy, and the black economy. More details on the 2023 GECU Community Service Project will be shared at the launch ceremony in July. Still, on partnerships with corporate St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we have welcomed 9 sponsors that have collectively contributed $81,000 to help the contestants in preparation for the pageant. The 9 of which I wish to recognize tonight in alphabetical order are Correz Ace Hardware, a new sponsor; Flo, Grenadine House, also a new sponsor; In Transit Exports, JCI St. Vincent, also a new sponsor; the National Lotteries Authority, Massey Stores Limited, Metrocent Insurance Limited, and Play4. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready to unveil our 9 contestants, but before I do, I must ask that our chairman of the Carnival Development Corporation, Mr. Ricardo Adams, bring you some remarks.
Honorable Carlos James, Minister of Tourism, Civil Aviation, Sustainable Development and Culture. Dr. Risa Noel Barnett, PS, in the Ministry of Tourism, Civil Aviation, Sustainable Development and Culture. board and executive members of the Carnival Development Corporation, Ms. Avia Charles, Chair of the Beauty Shows Committee, and other members of the Beauty Shows Committee, Ms. Jada Ross, Ms. SVG 2022, Excellencies and members of the Diplomatic Corps, distinguished guests, sponsors, media officials, delegates, and chaperones. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the unveiling of the Miss SVG 2023 delegates this year. It is my pleasure as chairman of the CDC to be here tonight at the LaView Hotel to say a few brief words of welcome and to witness the introduction of these beautiful and talented young ladies who will be competing for the title of Miss SVG 2023. To begin my presentation, I will adopt the appropriate T-stance. Can I get a round of applause for that, please? Thank you. And I'm sure they're all going to do it better than I will. I'd just like to say it has not rained in St. Vincent and the Grenadines on this side for the last 5 or 6 days. We were reliably informed that the rain was not going to be here until Thursday evening. So the showers that passed were truly showers of blessing on this evening's event. Tonight, I would like to begin by congratulating Avia and the entire Beauty Shows Committee team for again putting on this event, and thank you very much to LaView for setting up this wonderful day. Can we have a round of applause for LaView, please? Avia and her team continue to challenge the boundaries of what is possible with the Miss SVG pageant. I look forward, hopefully one day, to our being able to witness all of our delegates unveiled as winners of rural pageants so that we can truly have a national Miss SVG. But that is another story that we'll get to at another time. This year's competition promises to be one of the most exciting yet, with a group of delegates who have worked hard to get here, who've already gone through a preliminary selection process, and I am confident that they all have something special to offer. Over the next few months, we will have the opportunity to get to know each of these ladies better as they participate in a variety of events and challenges. We'll see them showcase their talents, their intelligence, and their beauty as they vie for the title of Miss SVG 2003. We will see them shine as they showcase their unique personalities and skills. As we begin this journey together, I want to remind everyone that this is not just a beauty pageant. It is an opportunity for these young women to showcase their talents, their intelligence, and most importantly, commitment to making a difference in the community. I want to take a moment to thank our sponsors and recognize that their support and their generosity makes it possible for us to provide our contestants with the resources that they need to succeed. We are grateful for your commitment to this event. Your contributions help us to create an unforgettable experience. We look forward to your continuing support and our partnership in the years ahead. Sponsorship of a beauty show contestant is an opportunity to support young women from all over SVG who are working hard to achieve their dreams. These young ladies are talented, intelligent, and committed to make a difference. By sponsoring them, you are helping them to achieve that goal and reach their full potential. In addition to supporting these young ladies, sponsoring a beauty show delegate is also an opportunity to promote your brand and increase your visibility. Beauty pageants attract a lot of attention in St. Vincent and the Grenadines from the media and the public, which means that your brand will be seen by a wide audience. So if you're looking for an opportunity to make a difference in your community and promote your brand at the same time, Miss SVG is definitely the way to go. I want to wish all of the delegates good luck as they embark on this exciting journey. You are all already winners. We can't wait to see what you will accomplish in the months ahead. You have the support of an entire community behind you, and we believe in you and are excited by the possibilities of what you can accomplish. Thank you all for being here tonight. Let's brave the rain and let's give a big round of applause to our Miss SVG 2023 delegates. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Adams, and I would like to reiterate a sincere appreciation to all our sponsors for the Miss SVG 2023 pageant, and as Ms. Charles said before, also to our sponsors in the 2022 pageant. At this time, we are going to invite Dr. Risa Noel McBarnett, the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Civil Aviation, Sustainable Development and Culture, to bring remarks from our home ministry. Let's welcome Dr. Noel as she comes, please.
Good night, everyone. Please allow me to adopt the protocol already established by Madam Chairperson. Firstly, please allow me to extend apologies on behalf of the Minister of Tourism, the Honorable Carlos James, who, in spite of his very best ever efforts up to a few minutes ago, could not be here this evening. Thank you. Secondly, I take this opportunity to commend the Beauty Shows Committee for its sustained and valiant efforts to bring to the public, through the Miss SVG pageant, a high standard of entertainment and a plethora of opportunities for the holistic development of our delegates. I take this opportunity to wish the delegates and chaperones, some of whom I met tonight already, all the very best in their preparations. I extend gratitude to our sponsors for their support, and I urge the public to support these brave young ladies throughout their journey to the crown, Miss SVG 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you so much, PS. And I think PS is cognizant of the limitations that we are working with tonight and the weather as well. Nonetheless, we are going to invite our reigning Miss SVG, Miss Jada Ross, to come now as we get ready to unveil 9 lovely contestants in this year's pageant.
My esteemed audience, good evening. We meet again, and it is an absolute honor to greet you this evening on this perfectly picturesque site. I welcome you here not only as Miss SVG 2022, but as a proud employee of Lavu Boutique Hotel and Beach Club. Tonight, we ready ourselves to meet and greet the 9 remarkable young women who will venture on this life-changing journey. It was my turn last year, and before I graced the stage, I remember wondering if Jada Ross, the squash girl, or Demas Roast Pork $20 daughter, and the Admiral Captain had what it took to become SVG 2022. At the unveiling ceremony 2022, I remember only praying that I did not fall the walkway as I watched the 6 flawless contestants before me ace their presentations. The ending was indeed gratifying, as no one had or even so much as a stumble that night. I remember how Vincentians far and wide lifted us and propelled us to continue on the very best stead. My esteemed audience, the journey to the crown for the girls will be challenging, and it is one that cannot be done alone. It takes a village. It takes the support from the communities, the households, the care for the physical and mental environments of a contestant in order for this venture to create a positive impact on them. For me, The grueling training sessions riveted in me the importance of hard work and excellence, the importance of perseverance. The community service project helped me to realize the positive influence that I can have in shaping hundreds of young minds and building stronger communities. And it made me understand that the kindness and love show the true beauty of an individual and reflects character. As I continue my reign, I will do everything I can to ensure that I wave the flag of St. Vincent and the Grenadines high. As we meet the crown jewels tonight, I pray that your love and support over them would give them the motivation that they need, as I can assure you, they are all secretly sweating buckets tonight. On this journey, I ask that you uplift these young women through the end, as tonight, their lives would change forever and the better. With that being said, get ready to meet this year's contestants. Let's get ready for an amazing show. Tonight, but on October 7th, 2023. Have a pleasant evening.
Thank you so much. That is Miss SVG 2022, Jada Ross. A round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. And now, I know it's the moment that we have been waiting for. I assure you that you are in for a wonderful treat right now. And as I see the chair of the Beauty Shows Committee walking back to the lectern, it's officially time for us to do the unveiling. Let's welcome Miss Avia Charles as we get ready to invite contestant number 1.
One, two. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the point that you have been waiting for, and introducing contestant number 1. Letitia Baba, Miss Grenadine House. And she is sponsored by Grenadine House. We will invite a representative to do the session. Invite a representative from Grenadine House to do her session. And we'll invite Ms. Baba to deliver her remarks.
Come, journey, approximately 45 minutes drive north from Kingstown on the Leeward Way, bridges that ride on the coast in the Corn Caribbean Sea. All villages and verdant valleys, leading you to a town established by French settlers in 1917, the former capital of a beautiful island, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and a town uniquely known for its cultural heritage, whale catching, and vitality. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Born to the bustling Blackfish town, Barely, I am 19-year-old Letitia, your contestant number 1, proudly sponsored by Grenadine Town. Arthur stated, life is a journey that has lots of different paths. Any path that you choose, use it as your destiny. I am proud to announce this path that I have chosen to embark on, and I intend to make this journey worthwhile as I move towards my destiny. Per ad daughter, through difficulties to the heights, I am a product of my alma mater, the St. Vincent Girls High School, and a recent graduate from the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College. Complementary to my academic background, I intend to pursue further studies and obtain a bachelor's degree in law. As an aspiring lawyer in a society where conflict will naturally arise, it's fit to protect the general safety of others and ensure that they are aware of their rights and responsibilities as citizens. Apart from my main career, I am also a seamstress. Growing up, I observed my guardian as she constructed different garments, which stemmed my interest for sewing. As a result of such, at the age of 17, I started a business by the name of Lettice Couture Creation. To be from the gem of the Antilles. As the singer Skinny Fabulous wrote in his song, if you are proud to be Vincy, raise your hand and let me hear you say, this island is mine. What I am most proud of as of intention is how we as a small nation handled the many challenges that we have faced over the years. These include the Hurricane Thomas in 2013, the last of rare eruptions in 2021, and the COVID-19 pandemic of recent years. We are resilient. We can overcome when faced with unforeseen challenges. Apart from such, how can I not be a proud Vincentian? We have Carnival in the Caribbean, some of the best beaches, rivers, waterfalls, and so many places to see. There's nowhere better than my sweet paradise, Vincy. Now, remember, beauty is a journey and not a destination. So I urge each one of you to continue on this adventure with me and come out and support my fellow contestants and I as we vie for the prestigious title of Miss SVG 2023.
Contestant number 1, Letitia Barber, Miss Grenadine House. Let's hear it for contestant number 1 more time. Miss Letitia Barber, Miss Grenadine's House. And now, we get ready for contestant number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet contestant number 2. Contestant number 2 is Denicia. She is sponsored by Metrocent General Insurance Company Limited. And we will invite a representative to sash her. And we'll invite Denise to deliver her introductory remarks.
Located in the parish of St. George, approximately an 8-minute drive from the Argyle International Airport, formerly the site of our very first airport here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am 21-year-old Denicia Boswin, hailing from the diverse and dynamic community of Diamond Estate, sponsored by Metrocent Insurance Limited. Since the opening of the Argyle International Airport, my community has been on the rise. There are currently many ongoing capital projects to boost sports tourism, domestic tourism, medical tourism, and more. I am sure that by now you have heard about Myers Luxury Suites, the Holiday Inn, the Sir Vincent Beach Stadium for athletic activities, and the Medicinal Cannabis Authority. Diamond is on the rise, and believe me, I am that lioness on the rise. As a past student of the Bishop's College, Kingston, I can attest to the fact that the institution has shaped me into the person I am today. While attending this institution, I discovered who and what I wanted to be. At the age of 15, I was given the opportunity to write English for CSEC in the year 2017 and was successful upon completion. After recently graduating from the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College, Division of Teacher Education, as an educator, it is my firm belief that each student has the potential to learn, whether it may be in the form of a skill or academically. However, learning holistically is always recommended. Being a part of the Girl Guide Association made me discover a love for adventure, using my hands, and poetry. I also enjoy cooking, baking, and interior designing. My formal and informal educational experiences have helped shape me into the well-rounded individual I am today. It's an honor to be called a Vincentian. I am a proud Vincentian because in every community, fish community, Georgetown is called a sugar city, and in Diamond, the gem of SVG. On the night of October 7th, 2023, come on out and support my fellow contestants and I as we compete for the title of Miss SVG 2023. Remember the face, remember the name, remember the diamond. I am your contestant number 2, Miss Metricine, General Insurance Limited.
Let's hear it for contestant number 2, Miss Metrocint General Insurance Company Limited. And as she exits the stage tonight, we get ready to unveil contestant number 3 in this year's Miss SVG pageant.
Contestant 3, Diani Fairbairn. And she is sponsored by the National Lotteries Authority. The National Lotteries Authority. She is Miss National Lotteries Authority. So we'll invite a representative to sash her. Let me apologize. She is Miss Play 4.
Miss Play 4, Deanna Fairburn. And now we invite Deanna to the lectern as she will introduce herself to the Vincentians in the diaspora and at home.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. I am 20-year-old Deanna Fairburn from the alluring and lush community of Lomans Leeward. Your contestant, number 3, proudly sponsored by Play 4. My academic foundation was at the Ryan Spruce School before attending the Kingston Anglican School. 6 years later, I got to grade 6 and was a part of the first cohort to write the CPEA examination in 2014. I then graduated from the Bishop's College, Kingston, where I wrote 10 CSEC subjects and was successful in all of them, earning the title of Top Student for the year 2019. I continued with my academic progress by attending the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Technical College, where I attained an associate's degree in sales and marketing. In the near future, I plan to further my studies in business, as my hope is to be a top-notch entrepreneur in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I've given you a little bit about myself. Now, let me take you on a quick appreciation tour of my community. Lomans is a 5-minute drive from the capital, Kingston. It is known for its rich soil, which produces many sweet provisions, fruits, and vegetables. Yes, those juicy mangoes and mouth-watering plum roses. Are we that? Many people want to go to America, even Beckway. But as a Lomans girl, I'm inviting you to come to Mount St. Andrew. St. Andrew is not only the parish in which Lomans is geographically situated, it is also the name of the second highest mountain on mainland St. Vincent. To traverse this mountain, you have to go through Lomans. Thankfully, on your way to the summit, Mother Nature provides the coldest, cleanest, and refreshing spring you can find. Even more spectacular are the panoramic views to be had from the top. I am a proud Vinci, and we have a lot to offer. We must be proud of our youths who are involved in positive engagements. We must be proud of our rich, unique culture and history. We must be proud of our black and white sand beaches, which are unspoiled, and most of all, our friendly nature. The uniqueness of our culture also reminds me about the many attributes that make me unique and creative in my own way. This involves the building of costumes and being distinctive in how I edit my vlogs. When you see me, I'm not just your contestant, Deanna Fairburn. I am buoyant, I am driven, I am fierce, and I am Vinci. So, on the 7th of October, I'm urging you and everyone present online to come out and cheer on all 9 lovely young ladies as we vie for the coveted title of Miss SVG 2023.
Thank you very much, Miss Play 4, Deanna Fairburn. Another round of applause, please, as she exits the stage tonight. And we are moving along swiftly as we welcome the next contestant to the stage. Contestant number 4 in this year's Miss SVG 2023 pageant. And here she comes, contestant number 4.
contestant number 4, Arena Foy. Let's hear it for contestant number 4, Arena Foy. Arena Foy, Miss Massey Stores. Arena Foy, contestant number 4, Miss Massey Stores. And we will invite a representative from Massey Stores to do the official session.
A pleasant night, everyone. I'm 25-year-old Arena Foy, fondly known as Rena Slays. I emerged from the home of one of the most beautiful beaches and hottest road carnivals in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Kittels, a place where the love of community and family have molded me into the young woman I am today. I stand before you with dignity and humility as I am proudly sponsored by Massey Stores. At a tender age, I realized my unique ability to conceptually visualize things in my head before executing them. This talent has become one of my greatest assets and has helped me immensely in my passion for cosmetics. My entrepreneurial spirit has also led me to excel in various business avenues, but mostly in my greatest achievement, SVG's premier makeup company, my very own Slayer's Place. Like hundreds of Vincentians before me, my academic journey began at the Bishop's College, Kingstown, and continued for 5 years. During my time at the Bishop's College, Kingstown, I was significantly involved in various extracurricular activities which have helped and contributed to the individual I am today. I love creating content, especially in the fields of beauty, fashion, and island lifestyle. In my spare time, I enjoy spending time in solitude, watching YouTube videos, or spending time with family and friends, going to the beach, or being on the crystal clear waters of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, seeing the majestic mountains by the riverside, or exploring all that our beautiful Grenadine islands have to offer. I believe that St. Vincent and the Grenadines is one of the most beautiful places on earth. And as a proud Vincentian, I appreciate our culture. My love for my island runs deep. My love for my island runs deep, as I am a proud Vincentian who believes that St. Vincent and the Grenadines is one of the most beautiful places on earth. As a patriot who loves my country, I will do everything in my power to promote it and its people. As a young woman, I am excited about the opportunities that lie ahead. I believe that through hard work, perseverance, and a positive attitude, anything is possible. To my fellow contestants, I look forward to getting to know each of you as we embark on this exciting journey. But to you, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, I say, get ready for the show of a lifetime. I am known as Rena Slays and for beating faces, but on October 7th, the only thing I'll be beating is the competition to the crown.
Contestant number 4, Miss Massey Stores. And as she exits the stage, we are prepared to welcome contestant number 5. We're just getting to about that halfway mark. Well, half of 9 is 4.5 really. And we see contestant number 5. She's at the halfway mark. So I think we are officially at the halfway mark. Here she comes, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Contestant number 5, Trina Hooper. Contestant number 5, Trina Hooper. And as she comes to the stage, she will be presented with her sash. It's the first time all contestants will know their sponsors. And we invite now a representative from the National Lotteries Authority to the stage to sash Trina Hooper, contestant number 4. I'm sure you can do better than that. Contestant number 5, Trina Hooper, Miss National Lotteries Authority. And now, we invite Trina to introduce herself.
Behold, a vision of true beauty, which will captivate your attention, added with a combination of natural talent that will create an overwhelming joy in your hearts, birthed with intelligence and embraced by elegance. Good evening. I am 25-year-old Trina Hooper, a small, close-knitted and vibrant rural community located in North Leeward that's known for its fishing, creative Christmas light-up, home of the former band Rose's Crew, and sweet boom drums is my home, Rosebank. Though I am a Rosebank girl, in your presence tonight, I stand here as a representative for North Leeward on a whole. It is said that education is the key to success, and though I may agree with this statement, I prefer to say that knowledge is the key to success, whether it is academic knowledge or knowledge of a skill. It has always been a passion of mine to impart knowledge unto others. Thus, in my capacity as an educator, I can achieve this goal. Moreover, I believe in inspiring and nurturing young minds as I strive to make a positive difference in their lives, as they are destined for success and greatness. The children are the future, in whom we shall teach exceptionally so that they can lead the way. I am truly honored to be standing here as a product of the Tromoka, Ontario Secondary School, where I attained 10 CSEC passes, which prepared me to attend the Division of Arts, Sciences, and General Studies, where I completed 3 units in CAPE, which prepared me to attend the Division of Teacher Education, where I attained my associate's degree in secondary education. I am guided by the saying, once you put your mind to anything, you can achieve it. This is something my mother would have usually said to me growing up. It has kept me grounded through my academic journey and life in general. Therefore, I am committed to higher education, and one day I hope to attain my bachelor's degree in the field of education. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, our gem of the Antilles, is filled with so many effervescent young people who are kind and innovative to the bone. We were born to be strong and determined no matter the circumstances. Here we are, still standing, even after the COVID-19 pandemic and the volcanic eruption. No matter where life takes me, I will always uplift and represent my country. Before I leave, I cannot wait to take you on my Miss SVG journey. I am ready to feel your warmth and your genuine support. On October 7th, the exquisite package that I have carefully prepared for you will leave you wanting more. Are you ready? Signed and sealed by your contestant number 5, Miss National Lotteries Authority.
Thank you so much, contestant number 5, Miss National Lotteries Authority, Trina Hooper. Contestant number 5, Miss National Lotteries Authority, Trina Hooper. And as Miss National Lotteries Authority exits the stage tonight, we get ready to welcome contestant number 6 in this year's Miss SVG pageant. And she approaches the stage. Let's welcome contestant number 6. Contestant number 6, Miss Naya Laborde. Contestant number 6, Miss Naya Laborde. As she approaches the stage, Naya will have the opportunity to select her sash. Naya Laborde, Miss Flo. Naya Laborde, contestant number 6, Miss Flo. We now welcome a representative from Flo to the stage to do the official session for Naya Laborde.
From the crown of capital Kingstown, Sign Hill, a community known for sports, culture, and specifically steel pan, standing before you is contestant number 6, 21-year-old Naya Laborde, proudly sponsored by Flo. Ambitious, determined, energetic are a few words to describe my vibrant personality. I started my schooling at the C.W. Prescott Primary School, and after sitting the CPEA examination, I began my secondary schooling at the Intermediate High School, where I gained 8 CXC passes. Some of my many schooling achievements are: I was a junior champ upon the first year of entering school, and I was among the first batch of students to set the CXC music examination. I played a great leadership role in Young Leaders, the Girl Guides Association, and Red Cross. I then furthered my studies at the St. Vincent's and the Grenadines Community College Division of Technical Vocational Education, where I pursued studies in tourism. I love the stage. One can say I was born for this through my passion for culture and performing arts. I developed my skills at a very young age of 5, where I was the youngest mass member of the Adrenaline Mass Band. I represented them in many competitions. I was featured in the Searchlight newspaper as the youngest mass builder in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Born in Sign Hill, during my early teenage years, it was only natural for me to be a part of the Sign Hill Steel Orchestra. I took part in many competitions like Junior Panorama and community programs. Beyond the stage, I have a love for drawing, painting, fashion design, and music. Growing up in Sign Hill exposed me to many different genres and styles of music. I love mass, band, and culture. I am proud to be a Vincentian, as we are strong, resilient, and resourceful people. In time of challenge, no matter our differences, united we stand. During the 2021 volcanic eruption, we saw that generosity is in our bones. It is the main feature of many Vincentians. I am the oldest of 4 children from a single-parent household. My mother sacrificed a lot for us, and I'll forever be thankful. She is my biggest inspiration and supporter. She is my #1 cheerleader. So, come from near or come from far, on October the 7th, I promise you a night of splendor, talent, and beauty. As I will take the stage, the audience's hearts, and the judges' votes, to be crowned Miss SVG 2023.
Thank you so much, Naya Laborde. Contestant number 6, Miss Flo. And Naya will now exit the stage and make way for contestant number 7. we welcome contestant number 7. And we see her approaching. Soon the mask will be removed. Contestant number 7, Samisha Millington. Contestant number 7, Samisha Millington. Samisha now approaches the stage where she will receive her sash. Contestant number 7, Samisha Millington, is sponsored by Careers Ace Hardware. Careers Ace Hardware. We invite a representative from Careers Ace Hardware to the stage to do the sashing of Miss Samisha Millington, contestant number 7. And we welcome Miss Careers Ace Hardware, Samisha Millington, to introduce herself.
Sincere, innovative, motivated, enthusiastic, self-assured, hardworking, adaptable. This acrostic spells my first name, and it tells you just a little bit about who I am. I would like to take this opportunity to wish all in attendance, those viewing via social media, invited guests, especially our sponsors, a good evening. I am your 2013 National Science Fair winner, Forever Girl Guide, witty and enchanted actress, 21-year-old Samisha Millington. Proudly sponsored by Careers Ace Hardware, the helpful place, a multifaceted corporation to whom I'm forever grateful. Thanks to my associate degree in hospitality services, I am now a lady of many hats. But my favorite hat would have to be my tour guiding hat. For I am not only proud to be one of St. Vincent and the Grenadines' youngest tour guides, but I am proud to call this little resilient island of mine home. As a tour guide, I get reminded every day of how truly blessed we are to have 32 islands and keys, both black and white sand beaches, lush vegetation, and our La Soufre volcano. And as I market my country, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the Caribbean that you are looking for, I have gained a passion. And with this passion, it has led me to believe that I am the future of tourism. And with my ideas, I could help push my country to its fullest potential. And to do this, I shall further my studies to make my country and family proud. I was born in a nuclear family, but raised in an extended one, the best of both worlds. I had the privilege of residing in communities such as Layou, Buckerment Bay, and Redemption Shops. But now I'm currently residing in the quiet, small community of Chauncey, which is nestled on the leeward side. On October 7th, come out and witness a talent, intelligence, and beauty-filled showcase for 9 young ladies, 9 crown jewels, as we vie for the prestigious title of Miss SVG 2023. Remember passion, remember sincerity, remember SIMESHA, your contestant lucky number 7.
Thank you so much, contestant number 7. And as contestant number 7, Miss Careers Ace Hardware exits the stage, Samisha Millington, we welcome contestant number 8 in this year's pageant. Contestant number 8 makes her way down. Here comes contestant number 8. And the mask is soon to be removed, as contestant number 8 is unveiled. Contestant number 8, Tara Richardson. Contestant number 8, Tara Richardson. As she enters the stage, she will be presented with her sash. Contestant number 8, Tara Richardson, Miss JCI St. Vincent. Contestant number 8, Tara Richardson, Miss JCI St. Vincent. Let's welcome a representative from JCI St. Vincent to the stage to do the official sashing. And now contestant number 8, Miss Tara Richardson, Miss JCI St. Vincent, will introduce herself.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Along the Leeward coastline is the close-knitted and fishing community of Barely, popularly known as Bagger. It is the former capital of our beautiful and vivacious island, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Barely is where beauty blooms in brilliance and is home to 5,000 plus delightful individuals, including myself, 23-year-old Tara Richardson, contestant number 8, proudly sponsored by JCI St. Vincent. I am a proud past student of the St. Vincent Girls High School, where I completed my secondary education. This is where I was able to join and be a part of the Girl Guiding Sisterhood here in SVG. I credit the sisterhood for helping me to develop my fullest potential. After my tenure at the St. Vincent Girls High School, I later went on to the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College, Division of Arts, Science, and General Studies, where I graduated with an associate's degree in psychology. I enjoy being a part of community organizations and was happy to become an active member of JCI St. Vincent, where I've held several executive posts. Such experiences granted me the opportunity to give back to my community through fundraisers and relief drives. Evidently, my experiences in organizations of this nature have helped to develop my love for charity and community development. So, you may ask, beyond my academic background and my community involvement, who is Tara? Well, you have a few months to find out. But what I will say is, I am as bubbly as your favorite Juicy. Despite not having any older sisters, I was always certain of my femininity. I acquired a love for embellishment, makeup, and modeling. During my earlier years, YouTube served as my style and fashion inspiration source. Now, I am able to portray my unique style through my Instagram handle at vinci.taro. Vinci Taro has a whole lot to offer. On October 7th, 2023, I implore each and every one of you to come out and support my fellow contestants and, of course, contestant number 8 as we contend for the coveted title of Miss SVG 2023. Be guaranteed that I will bring nothing short of my best.
Thank you so much. Contestant number 8, Tara Richardson, Miss JCI St. Vincent. Tara Richardson, contestant number 8, Miss JCI St. Vincent. St. Vincent. And we will now welcome the final contestant in this year's Miss SVG pageant. Contestant number 9, who will soon remove her mask and her identity will be revealed. Miss Royisha Telemac. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 9, Miss Royisha Telemac. And as she approaches the stage, like the other 8 contestants, Miss Telemac will be presented with her sash for this year's pageant. Royisha Telemac, contestant number 9, Miss in Transit Exports. Contestant number 9, Miss Royisha Telemac, Miss in Transit Exports. I invite a representative from In Transit Exports to the stage to do the official sashing. I now invite Miss Raisha Telemak, Miss in Transit Exports, to introduce herself.
I am the epitome of a woman with grit, destined for greatness, determined to conquer any and all challenges. College student by day, bartender by night, but not tonight. Tonight I am here, and tonight I am yours. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Roisha Telemak, your contestant number 9, proudly sponsored by In Transit Exports. I was born on the early night before Christmas in the year 2003. That makes me 19 years of age. I am currently a student at the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College, where I'm studying travel and tourism at the second year level, and I am also employed at the Tower Bar Arnesville. I grew up, and I am from, our picturesque Grenadine Island, Canouan, famous for its many beaches and its rich marine life filled with corals. What I love most about my home is that it is a vacation destination to many. There in Canouan, I attended preschool and spent most of my early primary school years at the Canouan Government School before I migrated to the majestic, nay I say, the mesmerizing community of Mariaqua, and continued my primary education at the Newgrounds Government School. I am a proud, profound product of the St. Vincent Girls High School. There at my alma mater, I participated in 2 pageants. My very first was the Miss Junior Queen. I enjoyed every moment of this pageant, from the early photo shoot to the late afternoon practices, and of course later on being crowned your Miss Junior Queen. This pageant opened my eyes to a world I just knew I had to be a part of, the world of showmanship. I loved the rush, I loved the thrill, I loved the support, and maybe even the hate. It was all so enticing. I went on to my second pageant, the GHS Miss Heritage 2019. I was awarded Best Interview and second runner-up. I knew what I wanted next. I wanted to enter the Miss SVG pageant. And ladies and gentlemen, I am here. So I would love to invite you all out on the night of October 7th. Sit before me or stand beside me, but do stay with me as I promise to steal your hearts, conjure your joy, and make your night a memorable one.
Thank you so much, contestant number 9, Miss Roisha Telemak, Miss in Transit Exports. And before our special performance by Tropical Storm Bread, we invite all contestants to come front and center as Vincentians at home and in the diaspora have an opportunity to view them all together. Let's welcome contestant number 1, Letitia Barber, Miss Grenadine House. Following contestant number 1 is contestant number 2, Danicia Boatswain, Miss Metrocent General Insurance Limited. Once again, here comes contestant number 1, Miss Grenadine House, followed by contestant number 2, Danicia Boatswain, Miss Metrocent General Insurance, Deanna Fairborn, Miss National Lotteries Authority, Miss Play 4, sorry. Contestant number 4, Arena Foy, Miss Massey Stores Limited. Contestant number 5, Trina Hooper, Miss National Lotteries Authority. Contestant number 6, Miss Naya Laborde, Miss Flo. Contestant number 7, Miss Samisha Millington, Miss Correz Ace Hardware. Contestant number 8, Miss Tara Richardson, Miss JCI St. Vincent. And contestant number 9, Miss Royisha Telemac, Miss In Transit Export. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for all contestants here this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for all contestants here this evening. Tonight, all 9 contestants brave the weather to be here with you to share a little bit of their story. And if they pass the test tonight as they did, we can only imagine what is in store for us. We will now have contestant number 1 as she leaves the stage. Miss Grenadine House, Letitia Barber. Contestant number 2, Miss Denicia Boatswain, Miss Metrocin General Insurance Limited. Contestant number 3, Tiana Fairborn, Miss Play 4. Contestant number 4, Miss Arena Foy, Miss Massey Stores Limited. Contestant number 5, Miss Trina Hooper, Miss National Lotteries Authority. Contestant number 6, Miss Naya Laborde, Miss Flo. Contestant number 7, Miss Samisha Millington, Miss Correz Ace Hardware. Contestant number 8, Miss Tara Richardson, Miss JCI St. Vincent Limited. And contestant number 9, Royisha Telemac, Miss In Transit Exports. Ladies and gentlemen, the 9 contestants in this year's Miss SVG pageant. And as we bring this evening's activity to a close, we invite Miss Juanita Phillips, member of the Beauty Shows Committee, to do the vote of thanks.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. It is with immense gratitude and joy that I stand before you tonight to express my heartfelt appreciation for the overwhelming support and participation we have witnessed during this event, even the downpour, which I count as a blessing. The success we have achieved would not have been possible, without each and every one of you who have contributed in countless ways. The Ministry of Tourism, Civil Aviation, Sustainable Development and Culture, the Carnival Development Corporation, to our sponsors, Correz Distribution Limited, Miss Correz Ace Hardware, Flo, Grenadine House, In Transit Exports, JCI St. Vincent, Metrocint Insurance Limited, Massey Stores Limited, the National Lotteries Authority. Your generous contributions and unwavering support to us is appreciated. Your commitment to our cause and belief in our vision is and will be an instrument in the success of this year's Miss SVG. Mr. Peter Edwards and staff of the Le View Boutique Hotel, home to Miss SVG 2023, you all were very accommodating. The Murray Heights Hotel, VC3 TV, GECU, sponsor to our community service project, Bishop College, Kingstown. Girls Guides Association of SVG, Mr. Travis Roberts, Mr. Anderson Bell Paris, Mr. Junior Mason and team, Miss Elika Matthews, Miss Rosette Bennett, Joche, Creative Designs SVG, and members of the media. Tonight is truly the beginning of celebration and appreciation leading up to October 7th. Together, we have accomplished great things, and it is through our collective efforts that we have reached new heights. The members of the BSC appreciate you and the support received over the years. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of our formalities. I invite you to mix, mingle, engage our contestants, and enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you very much, Ms. Phillips, and to our Vincentians viewing the live stream on VC3 or the Miss SVG Facebook page. Thank you for being this unveiling ceremony for the 2023 Miss SVG contestants. Have a good evening.
Come here, come here. Talk to me. Hey, let me talk to you. Come here. Come here, come here, come here. Let me talk to you. Take one. Slide two. Then we slide through. Yeah. Come here, my baby. Come, let me show you niceness. Caribbean queen, you whine and you look the tightest. Come here, my baby. Come, let me show you niceness. Caribbean queen, you whine and you look the tightest. Sweet like a Julie mango. I just want to taste and jam you. I don't want to wine and drunk you. So come, let me slam the bamboo and help. Hey, let me talk to you. Come here. Come here, come here, come here. Let me talk to you. Take one. Slide two. Then we slide through. Yeah. Come here, my baby. Come, let me show you niceness. Caribbean queen, you whine and you look the tightest. Come here, my baby. Come, let me show you niceness. Caribbean queen, you whine and you look the tightest. Sweet like a Julie mango. I just want to taste and jam you. I don't want to wine and drunk you. So come, let me slam the bamboo and hear what she have a man too. I don't really care, I have to wind up like a crazy wacko. She man watching wait, wacko. Come here, my baby. Come, let me show you niceness. Caribbean queen, you whine and you look the tightest. Come here, my baby. Come, let me show you niceness. Caribbean queen, you whine and you look the tightest. Baby, just shake it for me. Damage your back for sure. Your smile is so damn pretty. Bumper shake on the road. I love the feeling that you're making me just want some more. Give you 100 grand, girl. I'll take you on a tour. Come here, my baby. Come, let me show you niceness. Caribbean queen, you whine and you look the tightest. Come here, my baby. Come, let me show you niceness. Caribbean queen, you whine and you look the tightest. So I love my Trini women, and I love my Bajan girls. Don't talk about my Vincy beauties, they are Caribbean pearls. Bumper it big and fat, pretty face hair with curls. Come to the islands now, know you will love both worlds. Come here, my baby, come let me show you niceness. Caribbean queen, you whine and you look the tightest. Come here, my baby, come let me show you niceness. Caribbean queen, you whine and you look the tightest. Sweet like a Julie mango. I just want to taste and jam you. I don't want to wine and drunk you. So come let me slam the bamboo and hear what she have a man too. I don't really care, I have to wind up like a crazy wacko. She man watching wait, wacko. Come here, my baby. Come let me show you niceness. Caribbean queen, you whine and you look the tightest. Come here, my baby. Come let me show you niceness. I'd like to be the first one to know something like this. You whine and you look the tightest. Probably nobody never tell you. They haven't told you. Woman, you're sweet like sugar apple. If I wouldn't get
Alright, we are back at the official unveiling, and the 9 contestants have been unveiled to the general public. I hope you all took it in. And of course, now we have interviews with the contestants and their sponsors. So I am here with Isola and Letitia. Isola is a representative from Grenadine House, who is a sponsor for contestant number 1 in this year's pageant. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so tell us a bit about why Grenadine House decided to sponsor a contestant in this year's pageant.
It's something that I wanted to do, to highlight Grenadine House and what we can do other than accommodation. And we also cater to a lot of locals, and having a representative in the Miss SVG would be a plus for us. I wasn't sure who we were going to get. I wasn't sure what the person was going to look like, but I must say that I am pleased with her. She spoke well, she walked well, and with that rain, she stood out. And that is my plus. And I say thank you.
So you're expecting great things from Letitia?
Very much so.
All right then. Letitia, how are you feeling? You've finally been unveiled to the Vincentian public.
I'm excited. The journey has been overwhelming and the day has finally came. I'm excited for what is coming.
Right, and you've been in training since April for the pageant.
Yeah.
How has that been?
It has been great. I enjoy spending time with the girls and getting to learn new stuff.
All right, and when you were selected as one of the finalists, how were you feeling?
I was excited. I was actually at home the night and I got the email and I was like, yes girl, you did that.
So what kind of Vincentian public expect from you leading up to the pageant?
Expect greatness, great performance.
All right, then on the night of the pageant, what can we expect?
Expect nothing but the best.
You're gonna be number 1?
Yes, expect nothing but the best, number 1.
All right then, Isola and Letitia, all the best to you guys in the pageant, and thank you so much for joining us. All right. That was Letitia. She is contestant number 1 in this year's Miss SVG pageant. Stay tuned because we'll be back with more contestants and more sponsors.
Come to ease some tension, sexy girl them there, and that is my inspiration. Show me your motion, baby, give me some of that magic potion. Show me your motion, hypnotize me with your love and devotion.
Me ball abracadabra, baby, y'all come a little closer, squeeze me. If you wanna be a teaser, tease me. Rub me love 'cause you're my genie. Me ball abracadabra, baby, y'all come a little closer, squeeze me. If you wanna be a teaser, tease me. Rub me love 'cause you're my genie.
I up in the session, no vibes in the place. Don't pack up a woman, gyrating them ways. Come girl, this is my time. I come to ease some tension. Woman, rock your waistline. I'll give you some satisfaction. Show me your motion.
Come baby, show me your motion.
Baby, give me some of that magic.
Show me what you got, give me what you got.
Show me your motion.
Come baby, show me your motion.
Hypnotize me with your love. Show me what you got, give me what you got.
Take a look at me, baby. Hold me, what are you calling? 'Cause I'm feeling so thirsty and my temperature rising. What do you have to offer to help ease up my pressure? Temperature getting hotter, and they give me some water. More water, more water, more water. Give me some water, more water.
back as promised, and we are here with Miss Curry's Ace Hardware, Simbisha, and a representative from her sponsor, the marketing coordinator, Sharifa. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Thank you for having us.
All right, let's start with you. How do you feel about your contestant as a sponsor?
We feel very great because she's actually an employee of ours. So I know she's going to represent the company very well throughout this entire process.
And why did your company choose to sponsor this year's pageant?
I think that's a question. Well, that's a question best for Sumesh. She definitely convinced us.
And what are you expecting from her for the pageant?
A lot of work. A lot of work in terms of her social media presence, how she represents the company, everything.
And Sumisha, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling quite excited tonight. I'm just so proud of myself right now and the performance I just did. I don't know what lies ahead, but I'm ready for it now.
Alright, so tell me, how were you able to convince your employer to sponsor you?
Well, I always put my best foot forward. I do work very hard, and I know that they will have enough confidence to put me out there to represent their company. So I have nothing else to say but to stay tuned for Miss Careers, okay?
Alright, now we know the ladies who enter Miss SVG, they always face some harsh criticism from the public. How do you plan on handling this?
Well, all humans, they have a natural response, and we can't just say, oh, it's a water off a duck's back. Somewhere or the other it's going to affect you, something's going to get under your skin. It's just remembering to breathe and move on. Nothing affects you if you don't want it to.
And what can we expect from you over the next few months leading up to the pageant?
You can expect a handful of surprises actually. The best foot, as I said, best foot always forward and full of energy, jokes and excitement, okay?
Alright then, thank you very much. Alright, that was Miss Curry's Ace Hardware. Stay tuned, we'll be back with more contestants and sponsors.
We feeling hot, hot, hot. We feeling hot, hot, hot. We feeling hot, hot.
I don't know, say I don't know what you come to do, but I come to get on real bad, bad.
Get on the bad, get on the bad.
Say I don't know what you come to do, but I come to get on real bad, bad. Oh,
get on the bad,
oh yeah.
Get on the bad, get naked.
Take off your clothes and drop it down.
Get naked.
Raise up your hands and whine around.
Get naked.
Take off your clothes, show off some skin.
Get naked.
This party's hot, heat vibrating now. We feeling hot, so hot.
Hold on 1 second.
When we were together, you were amazing. But just like the seasons, you started changing.
And another one, we are here with Miss In Transit Export and Janelle, a representative from her sponsor. Now this is the second year In Transit Export is sponsoring the pageant.
Yes.
Was the experience last year that good?
Yes, it was. We were first time on board, and it was an experience of a lifetime. Although our contestant was new, she did well, and now we have a seasoned contestant. We're excited for what is going to come.
So when you were approached by the Beauty Shows Committee to sponsor a contestant this year, it was a no-brainer?
It was a no-brainer, of course. We're here for culture, we're here for all the creatives, and we just want to be a part of something as prestigious and something as entertaining as this.
So this was the first time you were senior contestant?
Yes.
What do you think?
She's amazing.
She's gorgeous.
She is gorgeous. She is wonderful. She's full of spunk and vibe, and we love that. So yes.
All right, now Roisha, tell us a bit about your experience, about your journey leading up to tonight.
The journey so far has been very easy. I think that's mostly because of the ladies that I have in this competition with. Even though it is a competition, we move like family and we became very close over the weeks. So they've made everything easy. If we have a hard practice, we will motivate each other, we will speak to each other even after the practice is over. And everyone is just keeping everybody calm and collected.
During your speech, you said you took part in a number of pageants before. How do you think those are going to compare to Miss SVG?
Well, I do not think that they can compare at all. This is a very much bigger scale, but I am thankful for the experience with the audience, as it never changes. An audience is an audience, big or small.
Yes, that's true.
I'm thankful for the experience, and I think that it has given me what I needed to push myself, because I know that I'm capable of doing this and I can do this.
I'm asking all the contestants, what can we expect from you leading up to the Miss SVG over the next couple of months?
Expect nothing but greatness. Nothing but greatness.
And on the night of the show?
On the night of the show, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I am going to bring it. Most definitely.
Most definitely.
Most definitely.
Okay, so we'll definitely look out for you.
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you very much and all the best.
Thank you.
All right. That was Miss In Transit Exports, Roisha. Stay tuned. We'll be back with, of course, contestants and sponsors as we get to know the contestants a little bit more and their sponsors.
I went not John Hill, trust me. Tonight I did Monday hunting. All over town I am searching. Somehow I must take home something. Good lord, tonight I must pick a pumpkin. I looking some nookie tonight. I want me some nookie tonight. I looking some nookie tonight. Just a little nookie tonight. I looking a nookie, a fat sexy nookie. I looking a nookie, one way full of glammy. I looking a nookie, one to satisfy me. I looking a nookie, and I don't care what it costs me. I looking some nookie tonight. I want me some nookie tonight. I looking a nookie tonight. Some gal chat too much. Them chat too much. Some gal chat too much. You must learn to hush. She tell me wife everything. She tell wifey everything. She tell me God everything. Good God, we give a gal patient to sell out the whole thing. Everything. She tell me God everything.
Alright, we are back with Miss Metrosin Insurance Limited and this gentleman who you might know as our former Minister of Tourism and Culture, Seth Mackey. He is here in the capacity of the representative from Metrosin tonight. How are you feeling? Thank you for joining us.
Oh, I'm overjoyed tonight. I am very proud of Denisha. She went up there and represented well, and I think she is well on her way to greater things.
Is this the first time you've seen her?
First time, and I think it's the first time she's been introduced to both myself and Miss Richards, who was here tonight as well. So I think we have set and laid the platform for her to get to know the staff and become truly a member of the Metrosin family.
Now, Metrosin normally sponsors contestants for Miss SVG. Why does the company take that stance?
Yeah, we didn't sponsor last year. We took a break last year, but we have done a number of years before that. We believe in empowering the ladies of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The men too, of course, because we know a lot of support.
bam no stop. Rock carnival time when the girl them walk. Show them. Them bam bam no stop. Make man stop watch and just start to talk. Hey. This year so we come with a dance. Now not the time for we jump and prance. Now not the time for we misbehave. Everything done now the time and the place. Now it's the time to use your waistline. Ladies come take up the front line. You make how you roll like ants in your spine. Shake your hips to the side and roll your waistline. Girl roll, show off the hips where you got. Girl roll, stick to the side and wind it back slow. Hand on your head and you're winding low, 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 low. Roll, show off the hips where you got. Girl roll, stick to the side and wind it back slow. Hand on your head and you're winding low. Give them man the hook wine. 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 Hey. Them bam bam talking. Watch how the girl them walking. Them bam bam talking. Watch how the girl them walking. Now is the time to roll your behind. Now is the time to shake it in time. Now is the time come bubble and wine. Them bam bam talking. Now is the time control what they got. Now is the time to find the sweet spot. Now is the time to put the honey pot. Pop the sweet wine, show the man what you got. Girl roll, show off the hips where you got. Girl roll, tick to the side and wine it back slow. Hand on the head and you're whining low, 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 low. Roll, show off the hips where you got. Girl roll, tick to the side and wine it back slow. Hand on the head and you're whining low. Girl, give them man the hook wine. Give them man the hook wine. Give them man the hook wine. Give them man the hook wine.
Ole, oh la la la, 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 ole, oh la la la.
Okay, we are back with Mr. Maki and Denicia, Miss Medicine Insurance Limited. So tell us a bit more about Medicine sponsoring contestants for Mrs.
Yeah, well, I think Metrocint is well known not only as one of, if not the leading insurance company in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We, of course, do both general and life insurance and health insurance. But we are also well known to be an outstanding corporate citizen of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Therefore, every year, and we have been around for 50 plus years, every year we can be seen throughout the length and breadth of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, supporting all aspects of life, from academics, education, health, sports, culture, tourism, just about every aspect of life in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and you see the name Metrocint up here. So I think we are very proud of that track record and history, and that is going to continue long and way into the future.
Right. Now you look like you don't miss a good show. So on October, the night of Miss SVG, we can see you front and center with a sign that says Miss Metrocint.
Well, let's put it this way. For all carnival shows, from the 10th show to the semi-finals, to Pan, to Mass, I am up front. Front and center, right up stage front.
That's true.
When I was a minister, I was up front.
That's
and it's not going to be any different. And now I have a real reason to be up front. Danisha, I'll be there for you.
Thank you. All right, thank you very much. I'm going to let you go and enjoy your party while I speak to your contestant. All right, thank you. All right, Denicia, tell us how you're feeling. You've finally been unveiled.
I'm feeling excited. It's truly an honor to be representing Metrocint Insurance Company Limited in this year's pageant.
So why did you make the decision to enter the Miss SVG pageant?
Over the years, it's been on my mind for the longest while, and I was like, yes, this is my year. Time to step forward. Yes.
All right, and how was training? We know you've been training since October, and the Miss SVG pageant preparation is ruling. How has that been?
It is intense so far, but I'm sure and I'm positive that it would worth it in the end. Yes.
And how do you juggle training and your other responsibilities?
Well, I have a timetable. I'm a teacher, so I have a timetable. So I schedule out everything. Yes.
All right. Now, I want you to tell us what we can expect from you leading up to the show.
Well, between me and you, I'm going to give you everything that you're looking for. Yes.
And on the night of the show?
Some creativity, talent, you know? A little bit of spice of everything, you know? Yeah.
All All right, well then I'm going to wish you all the best and thank you so much for speaking with us.
Thanks, you, and you're welcome, and enjoy the rest of your night.
All right, you too. That was Miss Murchison Insurance Limited, a contestant in this year's Miss SPG pageant. Stay right where you are because we'll be back with more contestants and more sponsors.
Congo drum in the engine. There's a vibe in the session when we jam into the steel bun. In the engine. Come on, join the line, grab your bottle and spoon. There's a party in the engine room. In the engine room we go. When you're ready, rhythm and the iron and the man where the Congo drum.
All right, we are in the presence of royalty, Miss St. Vincent and the Grenadines 2022, Jada Ross. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Thank you for having me. It is quite a pleasure to be here this evening in this capacity.
Now, it's been a year since your unveiling. How are you feeling?
Well, first of all, I'm not feeling nervous at all. That's like the main takeaway, and that is the most exciting thing about this because I'm able to relax and just look at the other young women, the other 9 beautiful women that are gonna grace the stage on October 7th. I get the opportunity to look at them and watch them grow just as I did when it was my turn last year.
Now, I would guess that you've been working along with the young ladies. No, you've been familiar with them, right?
Definitely.
Right. How do you feel about their capabilities and what we can expect from them on the night of the show?
Well, firstly, I need to express how proud I am of them this evening because not only did they not falter, they did not stumble under the pressures of the weather conditions, the wind, and just everything that the weather had to offer this evening. They were excellent, they were confident, and I am really hopeful that they are gonna execute an excellent performance on the night of October 7th.
Okay, I'm going to try something here. Are there any standouts? Trying.
Contestants 1 through 9 stand out to me. Wow, they're excellent.
Jada.
I need to be honest here, you know? That's my honest opinion.
You're being politically correct. All right. Now tell us a little bit about your reign as Miss SVG.
Well, the main takeaway that I've been having from my reign is just more love and appreciation for my country, for its beauty, its natural beauty. And I'm talking the things that we've learned from our simple national anthem, the lush vegetation, the blue skies, the oceans, things that we take for granted because I've also had the opportunity to travel since I have been Miss SVG. And I always want to come back home. I want to come back home to my people and my country. And really what I want to do is put my foot in the sand with regard to sports or some sort of cultural aspect. And can I just say that there are exciting things in the pipeline and I just don't want to talk about them just yet. But once everybody stays tuned, we're all going to be able to benefit from these things.
All right, now your reign isn't over just as yet. But what has been the thing that has stood out to you most as you represented St. Vincent as Miss SVG?
I think what stands out to me most is the support I receive from strangers even. And it's something that would have happened since before I was crowned Miss SVG. But even now, I get the support from persons that I don't even know. And like, it doesn't matter where I am. Wherever I go, there's always somebody that's like, Jada, like, you are really excellent and all of these things. And it's, although they have something to equate it off of, I think that it boosts me to basically want to do more, want to be better, and I just want that to happen to the other contestants that are entering this year. I want the past contestants to receive the same support from persons in the communities and wherever, because I really think that we all deserve like the same amount of support and love that I have been receiving at least.
All right, so you're still not going to tell us what contestants stand out?
No, I guess we're gonna have to find out on October 7th.
All right, Jada, thank you so much for speaking with us.
Thank you for having me as always. Always a pleasure.
All right, then you can go and enjoy the party. All right, that's Miss SVG 2022, Jada Ross. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Oh yeah. What you and I share, is beautiful and amazing. So we don't need of them, we don't need them validating. As long as you care for me, you know I will care for you. So baby, here is what we gonna do. Why don't we just run away, run away, run away to a private getaway, getaway, get away. Oh baby, let's go far, 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 far away, where there's just you and me. So you and I could just kick it, kick it, kick it. We could rock back and kick it, kick it, kick it.
All right, we are back with Miss National Lotteries Authority and a representative from the NLA, Mr. Anthony Denny. Thank you both for joining us this evening.
It's a pleasure. A lot of things is falling around us, but just to say that we're here at the National Lotteries Authority very happy to have Trina associated with our brand to be all part of Miss SVG 2023. Of course, Miss Lotto 2022 took home the title.
Yes.
And quite naturally, there's a lot for us to defend, and we're pretty happy with what we've seen thus far tonight.
All right, now the National Lotteries Authority is a company that supports sports and culture in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So it's always an easy decision for the company to say, yes, we're going to sponsor not one but two contestants.
Well, certainly, and as you said, it's all part of our mandate to support sports and culture here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and this is just our way of giving back and letting the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines know that we're here, certain to uplift from a cultural standpoint what our beauties, what our intelligent minds have to offer us on an annual basis.
All right, and it was your first time seeing Trina tonight?
Very first time, very, very first time.
What's your first impression?
She's a beauty.
You want to look at her properly?
She's a natural beauty. Natural beauty! Yeah, natural beauty.
So you're expecting great things from her?
Of course. Based on what I've heard, her presentation tonight was very much on. I think she touched all the vital areas, in her presentation, and a very good look. She's going to be all part of the National Lotteries Authority family going forward. As you know, being a former contestant sponsored by the National Lotteries Authority, we embrace all of our contestants, and we're looking forward to certainly having a good business relation with Trina.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm going to have a little chat with Trina now. Thank you very much. All right, Trina, how are you feeling?
I'm very excited.
Very excited.
I cannot believe this is happening.
Now, I have to say, and I'm going to be biased, but North Leeward does produce some really beautiful ladies.
Right?
Right? Rosebank, Spring Village. If you want beauty, come to North Leeward. Okay, so Trina, tell us a bit about your journey through Miss SVG.
Well, the journey so far has been quite interesting, and I cannot wait until October 7th.
Now you've entered pageants before.
Yes, I have.
And what has the preparation been like in comparison to Miss SVG?
The pageants that I entered before have helped me a bit, but it's nothing compared to the way that is Miss SVG.
So why did you decide to enter Miss SVG?
It was always a childhood dream, and I felt that this was my year.
So what can we expect from you leading up to the pageant?
Great things. Keep your eyes on contestant number 5.
And on the night of the pageant?
Great things.
Great things. All right then. Thank you so much and enjoy your night.
You too. Bye.
All right. That was Miss National Lotteries Authority, Trina Hooper. We are still here at The View. Stay tuned. We'll be back with the more contestants.
Some girl I get soaked tonight. Wet, 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 your water. Shut the door, water. 1 gallon of water. Down in the eye. Tastes so sweet, your water in the water. So much sweetness in your body. Dilute it. It tastes so sweet, you are killing me. You better choose some water. Some water, yeah. Baby, I've been round and around.
sponsored by the National Lotteries Authority. She's under the brand of Play4. And Mr. Denny, I'll just let you give us an overview of your contestant, because you did say a mouthful a little while ago.
Well, as I said, we're very, very pleased with what we've seen thus far from both of our contestants. A while ago we had Trina, but Diana, I was very much impressed, with your delivery style. I just love it. You flowed here tonight, and that beauty certainly is here, and we're very happy with what we received tonight as a contestant.
All right then. Well, thank you. I'll have a chat with Diana now.
All right.
All right, Diana. Tell us how we are feeling tonight.
I'm feeling wonderful, to be honest. Just elated.
So you finally been unveiled to the general public. Were you anxious leading up to tonight?
Definitely.
And while you were walking to the podium?
The nerves were kicking in, but as I came down the aisle, they just started to us. If I'm up here, it's down here.
So what spurred your decision to enter the pageant?
Well, to be honest, I wanted to enter last year, but I had second thoughts. But this year, I just feel like it was just my year to enter, as well as being a part of the Miss Independent show in 2020. And I just fell in love with pageantry after.
So how has training been?
Training has been a bit challenging, but I won't complain because it's very beneficial and I have so much since then.
And what can we expect from you on the night of the show?
Well, I don't want to spoil so much. But you can expect nothing but the best. And I always bring my best to the table. No doubt about it.
All right then, thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good night.
All right, that was Miss Play4 in this year's Miss SVG pageant. Stay tuned, guys. We still have some contestants to go. We'll be back.
Some girl I get soaked tonight. Wet, 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 wet your water. Shut the door, water. 1 gallon of water. Down in the eye. Tastes so sweet, your water in the water. So much sweetness in your body. Dilute it. It tastes so sweet, you are killing me. You better choose some water. Some water, yeah. Baby, I've been round and around the world, and I've hooked up for some of the finest girls. But just one taste of you knocked me out my shoe. Let's make some me and you. Oh, visions in my head, in and out I'm sliding. I never felt like this before. Oh no.
Alright, I hope you're still with us because right now we have Casey, the president of JCI, and Miss JCI St. Vincent, Tara. Casey, how are you feeling to see the former vice president of JCI now a contestant in Miss SVG?
One word, amazed. Quite honestly, I feel it amazing. It's been an amazing night. Tara, her confidence has absolutely been killing it. It's been instilling confidence in all JCI St. Vincent members. So we're definitely backing her 100% and loving every moment.
Alright, the way you expressed yourself, it seems as if you expect Tara to be crowned Miss SVG.
I don't expect it. It will happen. She will be crowned Miss SVG 2023 without a doubt.
Alright, so it was an easy choice for JCI, a first-time sponsor by the way, to sponsor Tara as a contestant.
Definitely. Like I said before, Tara's confidence, as you can see her displaying here tonight, it really instilled a lot of confidence with us. There was literally no debate about it. We had to support our JCI member. We just had to.
Alright then, thank you very much. I'm going to have a little chat with Tara.
No problem.
Alright. Tara, how are you feeling?
Jeanette, tonight I am feeling blessed and I'm extremely happy to be here.
Now, everybody, I think most people will be familiar with you as a model. How did you make the transition from model to beauty contestant?
Honestly, I always had the experiencing modeling there, and because of that, I think that the transition process was inevitable. I also have a great support system, and they were also the ones that kind of gave me the extra push, and I think this time around I also had the innate motivation in me as well to take part this year.
You said this time around, so you've considered it before?
I've considered it before. I was like, my peers and persons around me always said that they believe that this is something that I should pursue, but that wasn't my time. This is my time.
So you're feeling very confident and with your decision to enter this year?
Yes, I am feeling very much confident.
All right, what has training been like for you?
Training has literally been nothing least of what I expected. It gets hectic at times, but I am very grateful for the training that we received, because as you can see, because of the training that we have received, I was then able to go tonight and perform and deliver my speech thanks to the Beauty Shows Committee training session.
So as the former Vice President of JCI, how does your tenure in that capacity prepare you to take part in Miss SVG?
My tenure had given me the opportunity to know when there's a task at hand, to make sure to put my best foot forward and deliver it. And also my experiences in JCI St. Vincent would have enabled me with the public speaking skills that I'm here and displaying tonight.
So we can expect a flawless interview session from you?
You can expect nothing but the best from me.
All right then, thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you, Sinead. Bye.
Bye. That was Tara, Miss JCI St. Vincent. We are continuing our interviews with contestants and sponsors, bringing you a behind-the-scenes conversation and getting to know them a little bit and their motivation. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. You have really big shoes to fill, you know. Yeah. Flo has won the Miss SVG pageant on several occasions. How are you feeling? Are you intimidated by that?
No, I'm not, because I intend to win.
So Flo is in good hands with you?
Yes, they are in good hands, I must say. They are in good hands.
So how are you feeling tonight? You're unveiled, the pressure is off you?
The pressure is not off me. I would say the pressure is still on because we still have the Miss SVG show. But I'm feeling amazing tonight. Tonight has been wonderful, I must say.
And what were you expecting as you were preparing for tonight?
Well, I was expecting a lot of love, and that is exactly what I got.
Now, is this your first pageant?
Yes, this is my first pageant.
So what has it been like for you?
It has been an learning experience, but I am enjoying every step of the way. I am enjoying it.
Ah, okay, I see. And what can we expect from you leading up to the pageant?
Well, I have a lot in store for my community and for my surrounding community as well. But as I said in my speech, be ready because I would be bringing beauty, splendor, and talent.
All right, then. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you. You too. Thanks for having me.
Okay, no problem. That was Naya Laborde, Miss Flo. Stay tuned because when we come back, we're going to be speaking to Arena Foy, Miss Massey Stores Limited in this year's Miss SVG pageant.
Show me a glass, like it's the last. Flags up on the big truck pass, show them that we got class. That's why we drink, we never saw water, alcohol. Yeah, we have enough alcohol. Every party or carnival, rev until we fall. This is our ritual. This is what we do in every fete and every party. Party, we party. This is what we do in every fete and every party.
As promised, we are back with Arena Foy, Miss Massey Stores Limited in Miss SVG pageant for 2023. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Thanks so much for asking.
All right, you've been unveiled. Everyone knows who you are. What are you expecting now?
I'm expecting to go forward with the pageant, and I'm looking forward to training sessions and coming to the Miss SVG stage on October 7th.
Speaking of training sessions, how has it been so far?
It's been great. Honestly, I really appreciate the beauty shows committee thus far. They've put a lot of effort into us, and I've been training with my personal mentors as well, so it's been great.
Now, most people will be familiar with you as Slayer's Place, you know. She beats your face. Did you do your own face tonight?
Of course.
Do you see the material? Do you see?
Book your appointment.
And you also dabble a bit in fashion design.
Fashion and digital content creation.
Yes. How did you make the transition from those things to a contestant?
Well, honestly, I've wanted to be a part of the Miss SVG show for a really long time now, and the transition was effortless because I've already established relationships with a lot of people in the fashion industry, the creative industry. The transition was definitely seamless.
Alright, what can we expect from you for the show?
Brilliance, creativity, extraness,
right, and we know the public can be harsh when it comes to the young ladies for Miss SVG, but you've been in the public eye for a while. So how do you plan on dealing with that harshness that comes along with it?
Just like how I've been dealing with it for the past couple of years, you know, I believe that the important thing is knowing who you are outside of the public appearances, outside of social media, outside of what the public has to say, who you are when you're with your friends and your closest family members. So they will keep me grounded.
All right then. And what would you say to any young lady who wants to enter the pageant but is apprehensive for one reason or the other?
I would say to not be afraid to chase your dreams. If this is something that you want, definitely go for it. I am a big believer of going for what you want and manifesting it.
Alright then, so we are definitely looking forward to what you have to offer us from now until October.
I can't wait. Honestly, I am looking forward to the school visits and all of the events and stuff, and also Carnival, so yeah.
Yes, well thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Thank
and all
you so
the best.
much for having me.
No
I
problem.
really appreciate it. Bye.
Alright, thank you. Alright, that was Miss Massey Stores Limited in this year's Miss SVG pageant. Stay tuned because we're not done. We're still here at interview, and I hope you're enjoying the broadcast because we'll be back.
Girl, do it. Walk around till she goes on she body. If you never come to Vince Louis, take us to rock and jump with it. Bring the rum and a cup with it. Every set we touching it. When we party, we just do it. How we doing it? Show them how we doing it. How we doing it? Na 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 na. How we doing it? How we doing it? Hey, hey. How we doing it? 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 How we doing it?
The rhythm hit me, I'm feeling tipsy. The vibe at night and I feel like singing. Hands up in the air. Wind up like you don't care. Hands up in the air. Sun up and we don't care. It's man to a bumper, bumper to a fender. Rum and soca, music is me liquor. When I hear soca, I get drunk quicker. Reading people and liquor, nothing could be sweeter. I catch the vibe, music got me feeling nice. It's a soca affair, plenty woman and rum in here. The man them looking nice, bartender mixing right. Music hit me, I fly like kite, so high. I catch it. The rhythm hit me, I'm feeling tipsy. I catch it. The vibe at night and I feel like singing. Hands up in the air. Wind up like you don't care. Hands up in the air.
Yeah, party on my mind. I'm ready to wine. I'm ready to break away. It's carnival time. So when you see me, just clear out the way. Don't care what nobody say. It's time to party. I am a fetologist. Hey, hey. So only feta studying. Hey, hey. Alcohol number calling me. Hey, hey. So tell them we jump in the party. Jump up in the party.
I done drunk and think before I reach by the gate. I don't give a damn who want to talk, I don't want no shame. As long as I got me rum, women and soca I drink. Cause them is the simple things in life I appreciate. Just give me the rum, just give me a girl. Play soca music, it's pure bacana. With all of my friends, and money to spend. No stress on me head, nobody don't know when they go there. One night I got to live so whole night I drinking, whole night I jamming, whole night I whining now. When the liquor hit me, it's whole night I drifting, whole night I shifting, whole night I jumping now. When I drink the rum, well it's whole. When I hold a girl, well it's whole. When the soca hit, well it's whole. If you see me drink, well it's whole. Then I drink the song, well it's whole. It's black and I so it's whole. I ain't talking up, so it's whole. I am not a rum, but it's whole. Alright.
Was invited to a few straight down in Anderson. From a lady that I like, Miss Charlotte. The pastor and the right, prepping for praise. And this bishop high like kite, shop look for this. Every time the pastor preaching wrong, bishop start to dance. Hit it again. He who is without sin can't see for stone. Don't judge me, alright? Was invited to a few straight down in Anderson. From a lady that I like, Miss Charlotte. The pastor and the right, prepping for praise. And this bishop high like kite, shop look for this. Every time the pastor preaching wrong, bishop start to dance. Every time the pastor sing him song, bishop start to dance. Why the hell you disturbing this man? Bishop start to dance. Before I could blink of a see a slam, fighting start kick off. What I'm seeing
choking, hey. The pastor choking the bishop. They fighting for real. The pastor choking the bishop. The deacon sing him too. The pastor choking the bishop. Somebody say send him too. The pastor choking the bishop.
Everybody on stage, oh Lord, oh. If you're coming down from the mountain, oh God, oh. When the rhythm is in town, see me jumping on.
Alright, we are back and we could not leave without speaking to one of the ladies who's responsible for tonight. Avia, welcome back.
Thank you, Chanel.
Okay, the hard part is done for today. For today.
We have just started.
How are you feeling?
Elated, excited. I'm exhausted, as I said earlier. Tonight's weather sort of dampened our spirits, but I am truly, truly amazed by the perseverance of the contestants, especially contestant number 1, standing in pouring rain, and I was standing in the back like, oh my gosh, we need to get her off stage. But I am really, really pleased with the delivery of the contestants tonight.
Right, and they've been training since April. And how do you feel about their performance tonight?
I am impressed. I am pleased. We still have a lot of work to do. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I know that one of the things that our committee prides itself in is doing a SWOT analysis of every event. So following tonight, what we will do is we'll look at our strengths, our weaknesses, opportunities, threats, where we fell short, how we can strengthen, and not only from a committee's perspective, but also the contestants as well. Look at ways in which we can help them to improve and grow, because this is not just about a crown. It is about assisting young ladies in terms of personal development. So that is what we are going to do from here on in. But as I said before, I am very pleased. Majority of the contestants tonight have never participated in a pageant before, and to have the ability or the confidence to and courage to push through and present themselves to the Vincentian public, who can sometimes be very critical but warm, is amazing.
Right, now I asked the contestants, how training has been, and all of them, no surprise, they said it's been very hard.
Yes. One of the things that we tell them is, we know that you're a young woman and you're literally just living your life, doing your own thing. But when it comes to Miss SVG and training, you have a group of persons who literally tell you how you should speak, how you should walk, how you should carry yourself. And for many, it could seriously be a shock in terms of, listen, I'm a grown woman, why are you telling me how to talk, how to carry myself, etc. But I think that this year the contestants we have some work to do, but I think they're very open to learning and growing, and I think that's a plus.
Okay, so before we go, can you just give us an overview of what we can expect over the next few months?
We actually have one very major announcement to make, and I am sorry that we weren't able to do so tonight. We just need to wrap up a few things before we say it, but remember I told you that we have a major announcement to make. Over the next few months, you will see the contestants a lot more, especially during the carnival season. I mentioned before the GECU Community Service Project, the ECGC Cook-Off competition. We are having the community service projects, and I know I was looking at the live in between and I saw a lot of persons saying that there are a lot of contestants from the Leeward side of the island, and that's true, right? No fault of ours. Leeward girls just seemingly love Miss SVG this year. But look forward to innovation once more, because our committee is one that seeks to continually grow and learn and innovate. So look forward to great things from the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Beauty Shows Committee.
All right, then thank you very much, Avia, and I'll let you enjoy the rest of your night. All right. That was Miss Avia Charles, the chairperson of the Beauty Shows Committee. Now this is where we are going to leave you, but we want to thank you for tuning in to the unveiling of the 9 beautiful young ladies who are going to be contesting this year's Miss SVG pageant. And remember, if you want to follow everything they do, all their appearances, you have to keep it locked right here to VC3 as we follow the young ladies on the road to Miss SVG 2023. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Crazy in love, but they don't wanna see us together. They say we are different, too different for each other. But I know what I feel for you. You know what you feel for me. So baby, tell me what we gonna do. Why don't we just run away, run away, run away to a private getaway, getaway, get away. Oh baby, let's go far, 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 far away. Where there's just you and me. So you and I could just kick it, kick it, kick it. We could rock back and kick it, kick it, kick it. Someplace we can level out all night, burn up the sheets till broad daylight. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. What you and I share is beautiful and amazing. So we don't need of them, we don't need them validating. As long as you care for me, you know I will care for you. So baby, here is what we gonna do. Why don't we just run away, run away, run away to a private getaway, getaway, get away. Oh baby, let's go far, 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 far away. Where there's just you and me. So you and I could just kick it, kick it, kick it. We could rock back and kick it, kick it, kick it. Someplace we can level out all night, burn up the sheets till broad daylight. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Why don't we just run away, run away, run away to a private getaway, getaway, get away. Oh baby, let's go far, 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 far away. Where there's just you and me. So you and I could just kick it, kick it, kick it. We could rock back and kick it, kick it, kick it. Someplace we can level out all night, burn up the sheets till broad daylight. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.